Stay with me.
Where would you say the reflections for Notte Bianca began?
I think they began many years ago. At the same time, I was moving to a foreign country and becoming a mother, trying to figure out how to make a home. And a lot was done speaking about the domestic environment, but it was more on the tone of protest or this is an oppressive place for women. We talk about change so much, especially in this last period. And I think the home is the root where things begin. The home is a place of change. It's incredibly, I don't see it as oppressive, more like it's an incredibly rich place and opportunity that we have, because what we breathe inside is we're going to have outside. If we breathe tenderness, we're going to have tenderness out in the future and out in society. If we breathe tolerance, we're going to have that. On the opposite, if you breathe violence, you're going to have that.
Could you explain to us the significance of nighttime in this project?
The project is, I call it Notte Bianca, which is the expression that means staying awake during the night while other people are sleeping. The very first day of lockdown, at the very beginning, the first thing I noticed in the middle of the day was absolute silence. And I live in a really, one of the most noisy and busy neighborhoods of Rome. And I had never experienced silence in this way. And it reminded me to the times you are completely alone at night, like, for example, feeding a baby or rocking to sleep or singing a lullaby. It was like a moment that stopped everything. It was scary because we were all facing fragility, etc., but it was rich in a way. It was an opportunity to contemplate to me. But there was a lot going on of people staying awake, helping each other or caring for each other in a very active manner. That reminds me again back to that scene of rocking a baby during the night, staying awake, feeding, keeping life alive, you know?
What are the more technical aspects of the pieces, and how will they be perceived by the viewers?
For a long time, and I specifically use antique textiles, or things that were already used and they have markings and worn out and breaking. And so what I did with this time, it was use more stitching as a way of mark making. This stitching to mend the parts that were worn out or broken, or parts that were separated, bringing it together. I think it's a metaphorical space of healing and reconnecting. If you ask me, in the time of trouble, what I would like my art to bring is hope, the one element. If there is a reminder that you're here because someone rocked you or fed you or sing you a lullaby, that reminds you of your fragility and at the same time your strength. Any thought that brings hope in the middle of the night, I will be more than happy.
Stay with me.